Hey, in this guide I'll quickly show you how to kill the Moss Giant boss Bryophyta. This is a great boss to get started with if you're a free-to-play player. To kill the boss, I'd recommend a minimum of 50 attack, strength and defense, or 60 ranged. You'll also want to have protection prayers. If you're going to use melee, you'll need 43 prayer, and if you're going to range the boss, you'll only need 37 prayer. Before attempting to kill the boss, you'll need to collect some Mossy Keys from killing Moss Giants. Every key will let you attempt the boss once. These drop at a rate of 1 in 150, but in the wilderness this drop rate is increased to 1 in 60. Because of this, the best place to get your Mossy Keys is hands down in the wilderness, just north of the canoe and the Black Chinchompas. If you don't want to risk going into the wilderness, the best place for free-to-play players is in the F2P, next to Bryophyta's lair, and for members I'd recommend the Catacombs of Kourend to get some extra totem pieces and ancient shards. You could also cannon them at the Pirate's Cove Island, but this is gonna cost you about 1k cannonballs per key. Okay, now that we have our Mossy Key, it's time to gear up. I'll put up a range and melee setup on screen now. If you remember, you can of course easily upgrade this with magic short bows, dragon scimitars, glories and whatnot. For the inventory, bring your Mossy Key, any axe or secateurs, and a strength potion if you're using melee. Bring some good food like swordfish, runes to teleport out, and your brass key if you're going to use the agility shortcut. To get to Bryophyta's lair as a free-to-play player, enter the Varrock sewers to the east of Varrock Castle. Then run all the way around like this. Don't forget to bring your axe because you'll need it to cut open a web here. If you're a member and have 51 agility, you can take a shorter path through the Edgeville dungeon by following the path on screen now. Once you're there, put on Protect from Magic, have a sip of your strength potion and go through the gate. If you're using melee, you want to switch to Protect from Melee once you get in melee range. If you're gonna be using range, just keep your distance so she doesn't use her melee attack and pray Protect from Magic. Her attacks are poisonous, so remember to have a sip of your anti-poison when you get poisoned. During the fight, she will occasionally summon 3 growthlings. These have to be killed before you can deal damage to Bryophyta again. This is where the axe or secateurs come into play. If you forgot your axe, you can also get one from this pile of logs here. Just bring the growthlings to 0 or 1 HP and use your axe to finish them off. Note that you need to right-click Use your axe and click on the growthling. Just having the axe equipped won't do anything. If you remember, the secateurs are nice to have because you can simply left-click to use them. She can respawn these growthlings at any time, sometimes right after you kill the last batch, which can be really annoying. If you're not dealing any damage to Bryophyta, make sure that there aren't any growthlings left in the room. And that's basically it. It's a very simple boss. Now let's have a look at the rewards. You'll always receive a beginner clue if you don't already have one in your bank. She also drops the Bryophyta's essence at a rate of 1 in 118, which can be crafted into the Bryophyta staff for 50k at Zaf. This staff can be charged with nature runes and will save you a nature rune 1 out of 15 times you cast a spell. She also has a 1 in 16 chance to drop a Mossy Key, making you able to kill her again, and she also frequently drops some valuable rune items. If you want to try out the other free-to-play boss, Obor, the Hill Giant, I'll have a link on screen now. Thanks for watching my guide. See ya!